This is Eagle Al, and let's get straight into it, man. CJ Gardner Johnson today had his press conference with the Detroit Lions, and he spoke on the Eagles. He really said it's no bad blood. He had love for the organization, but let's hear CJ Gardner Johnson and what he has to say about everything.
I'm not disappointed. Went to Super Bowl. Obviously we didn't win it, but the experience I had, I don't have no bad blood. People overreacted with a tweet and free agency, but it was never disrespectful towards organization. Organization treated me like family. It's just you gotta do what's best for your family. That's all it is.
Friends are pissed.
All right, CJ Gardner Johnson, I hear you. I definitely hear you, but what make us mad about the deal, and I'm probably speaking for majority of Eagles fans here, is that it was a $1 million, $1 year deal, $8 million with 6.5 guaranteed. It's the pricing, Eagles offer you something similar, you declined that, thought the market was bigger for you, and you end up taking basically the same deal. Heard Eagles were given the option to match the offer, but we declined. Makes sense after signing James Bradbury, Darius Slay, Fletcher Cox. It's like we brought back our guys because he was lollygagging. He was testing the market. And what we didn't want to happen is that maybe he's seen something better and then went to another team and we lose out on everybody because Bradbury signed somewhere. Slay, we cut him. Now he's somewhere else. Fletcher Cox probably with the Jets. All because we was waiting for CJ Gardner Johnson and how we just wasn't doing it. He wasn't going to wait that long for his safety. It is what it is, man. But CJ Gardner Johnson is a dog. Detroit got one. I'm taking a lot of heat from Detroit fans. Talking about, I don't know, football, this and that. We'll see. I got to see. Detroit, y'all tend to fluke out. Just listen to what Jamal Williams had to say. It's a difference between when he left the Eagles and went to Detroit and spoke about the Eagles, and when Jamal Williams left Detroit and spoke about Detroit. Let me just leave it at that. But yeah, man, best of luck to CJ Gardner Johnson. Wish him the best, except if we get a chance to play each other, the Eagles and Lions. But yeah, man, best of luck to him. He tested the market, didn't really get what he wanted, just had to take what he can get. He had to take what he can get, man. But like I said, when you look at Javon Hargrave signed to the 49ers, who we play next year, we wasn't mad at that. It's like, why the 49ers joking and laughing about it, but it is what it is. He had to get his bread. We couldn't afford him. But that pricing we could afford, but CJ played around. Definitely played around. But let's get into other news, man. Zach Pascal signed a 2-year deal with the Arizona Cardinals, so he pairs up with Jonathan Gannon. I don't want to say it's not a big of a loss, but it's really not. He was he did the dirty work. He was out there when it was time to block on screens. We fooled, I believe, the Steelers. We fooled the Steelers with one play. So, yeah, he did a lot of the dirty work. He's somewhat replaceable. He's replaceable. So, best of luck to Zach Pascal. He had to take a step back, just like Quez Watkins, as far as receiving because Smitty and AJ was so good. So, yeah, man, he had to take a step back. Hopefully get more catches, more playing time in Arizona. 2-year deal, not sure the amount. But best of luck to him, man. Best of luck to Zach Pascal. That do mean that we need a 4th wide receiver. Might need a 3rd, depending on what we do with Quez. Oh, it'll be interesting what we do in the draft. Now we need a receiver. Now we need a safety. We need linebackers. Those are needs. But knowing Howie, he's going to go that defensive tackle. Everything else, he's going to put the pieces together. But, hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about Zach Pascal going to another team? What CJ Gardner Johnson had to say about the Eagles? But this is Eagle Al. I'm